guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. So here we go, another vinyl video. Haven't done one for a couple of weeks. I bought these records a couple of weeks back at the car boot, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just haven't got around to making a video yet, and I wanted to give myself some time anyway, just to have a listen to them, to see what I thought. It makes it more interesting with the video, I think. At least I can give my impressions then. But yeah, not too bad actually. Did pretty good. Only spent £7 at the car boot and got a fair amount of records, so it worked out quite a decent deal. The first couple I picked up, when I first got there, I saw this record. This guy had a load of records for sale. Some really good stuff, but a lot of it was overpriced, eBay kind of stuff. He had some really cheap records for £1 each. Nothing really that interesting. The only record that stood out was this one, which is the self-titled Roachford album. And I always liked Roachford, really cool. And I just saw it, I thought, I've got to get that. And I couldn't remember the song that he's famous for. I didn't know what the title of the song was, and it was driving me crazy. So I listened to the album. The album is absolutely fantastic. It's a really nice pop soul album. And I believe it was called Cuddly Toy was the song that was released, which is a strange name for a song, to be honest, but really, really cool album. Definitely worth checking that one out. As I say, £1, so total bargain. Then I picked up from another seller for £1. I got it. It's absolutely great deals, these were. It's called In Flight by George Benson. So unfortunately, for some reason, I haven't got around to listen to this yet. I've still got another 2 George Benson albums from previous pickups that I haven't listened to, and also I need to make an effort, because I bought the first George Benson album I've got a couple of months back now. Really like that a lot, so I've just been on the George Benson kick, picking up his albums. It's really cool. Interesting in the middle there, the power. I don't really know what's going on there, but different. But yeah, really like his style, and the one album I have listened to so far has been fantastic. So I thought, well, if I see a George Benson album, just grab it. Why not? If you like soul music, it's always a good thing to buy for £1 anyway. Can't really argue with that. When the records are £1, you've got to pick them up. Then I found a seller I got 2 records from. I got the first one, which is called Diamond Life by Sade, and this has got what's that bloody song called? Smooth Operator. So that's not the most well-known Sade song, I suppose. So I thought I'd give it a try. I had to listen to it. It's okay. It's a bit middle of the road for me. It's a bit too mellow as the middle. Yeah, I do like when they open up like that. I always say that, but they look better like that. That's really cool. Yeah, it's an okay album. Nothing. I wouldn't really recommend picking it up. It's not really. If you can get it for £1 like I did, then maybe you should. For £1, it's worth a punt. But I just find it kind of like background music. Really, it wasn't really like grabbing me at all. But yeah, Sade looks hot on the front, so I suppose that's worth the money. Okay. And from the same seller, I picked this up because I had to grab it as soon as I saw it. I thought I'm having that. And it's called They Said It Couldn't Be Done by Grandmaster Flash. So I thought, you've got to pick up a Flash album, that's got to be done. Really, check out the styling, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I had listened to this, really cool album. It's basically what you'd expect. You got Flash, DJ, hip hop, the usual kind of thing. But it's really weird because there's loads of like I don't know the technical term for like all the DJ stuff, but you've got all the DJing and the hip hop and all the stuff you'd expect. But then it's interspersed with like R&B soul songs, which is random. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know too much about Grandmaster Flash and obviously his crew and everything, so it was a punt just because the message is such a classic tune, and I thought, well, even though this album hasn't got that song, it's worth a shot anyway. And yeah, well worth £1. Really well worth it. £1 well spent that was. So check out that geezer there, that Jerry curl, I think that's what they call it. Jesus Christ. Classic. But yeah, great album, definitely worth it. They Said It Couldn't Be Done. Sells for a few £1 on eBay as well for some reason, I don't know why, but if you see it in the wild, grab it, really good. So then I walking around, couldn't really find anything else that was interesting me, and I saw a guy got a pile of records on his table amongst all kinds of random stuff he was selling. And I spotted this first one. I thought, I'll buy that. It's a general album, but it's something I really like, so why not? And I just said to him, how much for your record? And he said, you can have a lot for £1. And I was like, no, it's £3. Sorry, that was right, because that's £4. Yeah, £3 for the lot. And I was like, for all them albums? I was like, no, go on then, why not? I thought, screw it, even if the stuff I don't like, it doesn't matter. So the album I noticed was called The Big Wheels of Motown. which is that one there. And it basically is just a compilation of all the classic Motown songs. So you've got, on side one, you've got Heard It Through the Grapevine, Tears of a Clown, My Guy, Can't Help Myself, Get Ready, Still Waiting, I Want You Back. On the other side, you've got tracks like Tracks of My Tears, which was, as soon as I saw that, I thought I've got to have it. I love that record, it's one of my all-time favourites. Yeah, it's really, really good. So if you like your Motown, a really beautiful album to listen to, and the sound quality is actually really good. Because I always find these albums where it's just a load of random tracks on an album that don't tend to be much good, tend to be very good. The quality stakes. But this album, it actually sounds pretty decent. It's got a nice volume. A lot of them seem to be quite low, but this one, no, good. So well worth the money that was. So I was happy to pay the £3 just to get that, really. So the other albums that came with that, I'll show you the ones that I'm not interested in that just came, and if anybody wants them, just let me know and we can sort something out, because I've got no interest in these albums whatsoever. I've had to listen to a couple of them and they're just not my thing. I listened to this one and I was like, no, I can't. I listened to about 1 or 2 tracks, I was like, that's definitely not me. It's the Spinners, The Singing City. So I see this all the time at the car, but everybody has this album. So, Geezer there looks like Ike Turner. It's like weird folk music. It's just, no, not my thing at all. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Then I've got, what was it? Sisters Are Doing It, 16 smash hits from today's greatest female artists. Not interested in it at all. Nice cover that. So, is that Amelia Earhart? I think it is. Just guessing. So you got Alison Moyet, Whitney Houston, Dionne Warwick, you got Kiki D, Diana Ross, Gloria Gaynor, Sade, Aretha Franklin, Donna Summer, Patti Smith, Blondie, Cyndi Lauper, Pointer Sisters. So yeah, it's just another compilation album. Not really my thing. I mean the music's alright, but I'm just not that bothered about keeping it. So this stuff is definitely not me. It is Bob Newhart, the greatest comedy album of all time. I doubt anybody will want this, but you never know. I haven't even bothered to listen to this. I just don't see the point in these. Then we've got the next one is not in the best of condition. It is the World of Your, what was it? The World of Your 100 Best Tunes, Volume 3. Terrible cover. Yeah, it's not in the best of condition. It's classical music as well, so not really my kind of thing. I have to really be in the mood to listen to classical music. Usually when I'm extremely drunk, and yeah, I haven't done it for a long time. Doesn't interest me classical. Then we've got Max Jaffa Trio. So yeah, there you go. We've got a couple more. Yeah, a couple more. We've got a Shirley Bassey album, 20 Golden Songs as Time Goes By. I'm not too sure about this one because I haven't had a listen to it yet, and Shirley Bassey's actually quite good, so I'll wait and see on this one. I'll have a listen to it first. Yeah. It's got a big spend on there, so maybe that's worth keeping it for. Then, yeah, I might actually keep that for myself. I'll wait and see. And the last one that I got was Johann Strauss, The Greatest Hits. The Greatest Hits of Johann Strauss. That sounds so weird. It's like, just wouldn't expect to call it The Greatest Hits, you know. It's like the greatest hits of Beethoven. It just don't sound right, does it? Yeah. But yeah, those are the ones I'm not that bothered about. Shirley Bassey I might keep, I won't say. So the only albums I really picked out besides the Motown album that I want to keep are these ones. And the first one up is Nat King Cole Sings with the Nat King Cole Trio. This is beautiful. I put this on the other day and it's just really jazzy, soulful. It's just an absolutely beautiful album to have in the background. It reminded me of Christmas. That's what it sounded like when you listen to it. It's just like that perfect kind of mood-setting music. You know, imagine like the open log fire, you know, the Christmas tree, the decorations, the eggnog. It's just a beautiful album. The back's not up to much really. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. If you see this, grab it. It's beautiful. And then the last one I got was The Best of Blondie. Never been a fan of Blondie. Never really paid attention to Blondie, to be honest with you. But I was amazed when I listened to this album how many songs I actually knew. I wouldn't, if I looked at the titles, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But just listening to the songs, I was like, oh, I know that one and that one and that one. And it's actually a really, really good album. The reason I picked this up is because it's got Rapture on the back with Fab Five Freddy, and I love that track anyway. So I thought, oh, why not? But it's also got Heart of Glass, which is absolutely brilliant. What else is there? It's probably just I don't know them from the titles of the songs. Hanging on the Telephone, obviously everyone knows that one. But yeah, decent album. Sound quality not particularly amazing. I have to crank the sound up a little bit on this one, but not a bad album at all. And a pretty cool cover as well. Although she does look a little bit Courtney Love on that. Anyway guys, that's just the vinyl I've been picking up recently. I haven't been in the car bit for about 3 weeks I think, roughly. I don't know if I will get to go again this year because it's now November and the weather's going to start turning. It's going to get bloody cold soon. So I might try and get out next week. I don't know. I won't be able to get out this weekend, I don't think. Maybe the coming weeks I might try my best to get out there. I think I want to get some more records. Just get some before the winter kicks in and I can't get any. It all depends if the main dealer's there or not, because to be honest, the majority of people, you get lucky like this, you can find the odd deal and everything, but for the most part the one guy is the best guy to go to because he has like a humongous stall that goes all round a corner and he's just got records upon records and you just dig through the whole lot and it's fantastic. And his prices are excellent as well. And the best thing, I got talking to him last time he was there. He wasn't there when I got these records, he was there the week before. And he generally doesn't care about the price of records. He knows what they're worth, he knows their value, but he's not interested. He does it for the love of vinyl, which I thought was fantastic. It was so nice and refreshing to meet somebody who isn't quoting eBay prices at me. It's just, yeah, I love vinyl. I just want to share the love and make a bit of money on the side. And he's not making huge profits. You know, he's making like 50p to a pound on some of the records. He's hardly making anything, which I think is really admirable actually. I mean, that's really cool. It's nice to see. So I like, and he's a really friendly bloke as well. So I like giving him my business because he's honest, his quality, conditions there, the price is right. He's really friendly and open for a chat. So yeah, quality bloke. So yeah, guys, those are the ones I've got. Let me know what you think. Any of those ones I'm not interested in, if anybody wants them, just let me know and I'll send them your way. If you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, just click on subscribe. That'll keep you up to date with all my latest videos. And yeah, I'll see you all again shortly.